Hello. Let me try to find, see if I can find it on here. It should pop up. There it goes, I think. Yeah, there I am. Okay, let me set this over here. Click on it. Maybe I can see if somebody pops in. If you happen to pop in, say hey. Say hello. Okay. I want to make a waterfall. I am not good at waterfall making. You will see. I will sit here and play with the back side of it. I did a little sample of one, but it's still, I'm still iffy. See where I had to keep piecing it to make it this longer? But I guess that's okay. I am going to try it. Hey, Miss Cindy, how are you? I'm playing. I'm going to play. I'm going to make what's called a waterfall. It's this thing right here. I made like a little dummy copy, little sample copy. But you put your stuff on it and it fan folds like that. I'm not good at making them. I try though, but we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. And this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the Jumbly kit, the Jumbly doll kit by Tracy Fox. And it's little creepy dolls. And I love dolls. And they're a cute creepy. And I just love them. And I made this right here. I made a book cover from, oh, what is it called? Not cardboard. I forget what it's called. I just went brain. My brain just went poof. But anyway, it's like a little pressboard stuff anyway. But anyway, I made me a cover. So the cover is all handmade. And then I put these signatures in there of the little dolls. So different things, like little hidden things, like little notebooks. You got little pockets with little letters and stuff in it. Anyway, I'm not going to flip through the whole book. I'll wait to do that whenever I get it finished. But I do have a page here, this blue page right here, that I want to put the waterfall. So that is, hey, Tanya, how are you? Hello, hello. Cardstock. No, not cardstock. This stuff right here. What is this called? I don't forgot what it's called. It's this stuff. I can't think of it. I think of it before it's over with, and then I just yell it out at y'all. How about that? I just go, hey, look. But I figured it out. But anyway, I'm going to attempt a waterfall, and I'm going to use this right here. I'm only going to have four little flips, and I got my bases already cut out and already inked up, and I did back them with some stained paper and everything. So I've got that. And I think, though, before I get started on it, I'm going to put these little doll pictures on here. So I've got to ink them up. But I am thinking, let me see here. How do I want to put this? I want that on top. Let me get this going right here. I want to go like this. This is the way I want it, like that. So I'm going to try and keep it in that order. And cardboard. No, not cardboard. Oh my goodness. I really can't think of it. But anyway, I'm going to glue these down, and I'm going to make little pockets out of the little dolls. I can't think of it. It's going to drive me crazy. So let me figure out what dolls I want to go where. This one here is really cute. I think she's going to go on top. They're all cute. Only need 4, though. And I got... Oh, man. Okay, I just do those. I'm going to sit here and be wanting to put them all and have to make another whole little card because I'll be wanting all of them on there. But Anyway, these are going to be little pockets on top of the cards. And I will go back and I will make some little just blank, just plain. I don't want any pattern on them at all. But I make little journal cards to put behind them. And they have a little tab and you can pull them out and you can journal on them, slide them back in there. But I don't know if I will get that far or not. But let's do this one. Let's do this one. And let's do this one. Okay, so let's get them glued down. I am going to put a little dip in them, a little thumbnail, just so we know that they're little pockets on top. And let's get this going here. Yeah, I can't think of what that's called. It's not cardstock. It's not cardboard. But we use it, or I use it all the time to make journal covers, Okay, we're going to put that on here. So I glued down the 3 sides. Okay, so there's card 1. I really can't think of it. I'm going to sit here and go crazy trying to think of that too. But I hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm glad my day's coming to an end. I'm tired. And I've done nothing. Nothing today. Absolutely nothing. But I'm tired. No, I did do stuff. I cleaned and I crafted it a little bit. Took a good nap. Got to have my nap in. So that was a plus. That was a plus. And all. So I got this one. So here's number 2. Let's put that there like that. Try to be cute with the little journaling cards. Let me send this link to her. She can't find me. Hold on here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I'm back. Let's get this glued. Get it glued down. Get on there. That'd be cute. I love this kit. I love these little dolls. Okay, so there's card 3. Card 4 on here. Okay. Get this one glued down. Then we can start constructing. And I mess up on the back part. That's where I get messed up at. But like I said, I'm going to try. All else fails, I'll be piecing together, taking off, cutting off, adding more paper. That'd be okay. I guess it's just paper, right? Right. Okay, so there's 4. All right, I'm setting these aside. I got them in order as how I want them. So I'm going to set those aside. I'm going to move my book up out of the way. Find a spot for it. Okay, and this is what I'm going to be messing with. I have got, these right here are 4 inches. 4 by 4 is what I cut them as. Can you post a link to the paper dolls? I can. Hold on, I'll get that for you real quick. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on. Don't leave me. Let me find it here. Let me go to my purchases. Here we go. Copy. Okay, Miss Tanya. There it is, right there. That'll take you to Tracy's website. She's got all kinds of cute things there. And yeah. So anyway, these are 4x4. So I want to cut this a little bit shorter, not much shorter, but maybe like 3 3/4, I guess. That's probably what I'm going to do. So I want to cut me 2 strips of 3 3/4. And this is what's going to be my back. And this is what's going to be my pulley, my little pull tab, or the pull section. I need 2 because to get it to fit on my sheet, the 11 by 11, or the 11 isn't going to be long enough once I fold it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This one here, I want to go this way, or I want to go this way. It doesn't really matter. What am I thinking? It doesn't really matter. I think I'm just going to start with this one. And what I'm going to do is, let me get my book back out so I don't get myself all mixed up. I've got to keep it the length of the page. So when I fold it, of course, it's not going to be the length of the page. So I'm going to fold it almost down to the end here. And there's probably an easier way to do these waterfalls than what I'm doing. But I got to make sure it's good and straight. That I do got to do. So it can't be hanging off the edge anywhere. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I will go and I put this on. There goes my dog. I was barking. Anyway, this will go on there later. Anyway, so let's get going with this part before I get myself all messed up. Put that somewhere. All right, I need the scoreboard. Let me go buy that for now. Did it work for you, Tanya? The web link? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to score me some 1/2 inches. I got to score 1/2 inches. So let me get to 4 here. We'll go here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 1 extra. 1 extra. And that'll be up at the top. And then what you do is you got to fold on the scores real good and get them real good and varnished down. So I went 1/2 inch strips here. And I've got 4 cards. So I went 1 more than my 4. So I went 5. 5 cards. Good. Great, great, great. It's a cute kit. It's really cute. And then she's got a new label kit out also, Tanya. And I print them on sticker paper. And it's these right here. They're really cute. And they've got a lot of cute vintage things on them. So that might be something. And I'm going to use it in my Jumbly book, in my doll book. So I got those printed out that I can use later on whenever I go to play in my book. I go to play. So what I'm doing now is I'm just making sure I've got these bend down. They've got to move. So whenever you're going like this, they've got to move. So I just do it back and forth just to get them real loose. Okay. So now they'd be nice and wiggly. Nice and curly. All right. Now we're going to glue these things down. Get them glued down. I'm not going to glue on the first one. I'm going to leave that one blank because that's going to be on my first part. But I'm going to flip them over because I'm going to start with the back card first. And it's going to go down at the very bottom. We're going to glue it down at the very, very bottom one. And I'm gluing right on the little crease there. So that'll be like one. That'll be the next one, the next one, the next one. And then this part up here be left alone. So that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. And all. Thank you, thanks. So let's get some glue on here. Now this part here is the easy part to me. It's the part gluing this tab down that gets me. And I'm still watching YouTube videos on different ways to do these waterfalls. And I will end up figuring me out an easy way. But for now, this is it. This is it. Okay, so here's two. Wait a minute, am I crooked? I don't want to be crooked. This glue here dries really fast. It's that berry art glue. I don't know if y'all have ever used it. It's similar to the art glitter, but I like it better. It's more fluent and it doesn't clog up like the art glitter does, and it's cheaper. That's the magic words. Cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. Okay, so there's two. There's three. Press board. That's it. Ha. Press board. No, that's not it. Never mind. See, I thought I was going to. My brain's still thinking about that. Chipboard. Chipboard. I think that's it. No. Pressboard, chipboard. Man, I just really can't think of it. I probably said it and don't even know I said it. Another lady I watch uses the glue too. It's pretty good glue. It really is good glue. I love it. Like I said, it doesn't clog, and that little, I just use a regular little stick pin and it doesn't rust. My pen is not rusty or anything, and I just stick it in here. And then a trick I learned off of, Corey Dunham, I think it is. She puts the stick pads. You get one of the little pads, you know, that you daub your ink with, and then you just glue it on there, and then you can use it as a little place to put your pen, and you don't lose your pen, and it doesn't get in the way. Doesn't get in the way. Okay, so there's that part, and my little piece is up here, so this is where I'm going to have to add. But is it going to flip? It's going to flip. That part's good, so we're good there. Now, what is going to get me is this back part. The back part. So you put this down. You've got your back part, but I've got to have room to pull, you know, to pull up. So I've got to add more to it. I've got to. So I think I'm going to add more to both parts. I'm just going to cut it in half. The other side's got to get, it's got to have it too. Flip nicely. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make these longer and everything. So let's make these longer. Longer. And let's go ahead. And then I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to make it longer and then I'm going to cut it off. I need that back to match though. So I've got to do the brown. Brown part on there. So I'm going to put this on, and then this has got to be the length of my page. This back part has to be the length of my page. That I know. That I know. So let me get my book back down. So if this is all shut up, I put back like that. I have got to put this down here. And I see I'm going to have to cut again, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll put that right there. And let me get my mini out. A little mini cut guillotine. Because I have to have a straight line on that. For sure. For sure. For sure. Okay. So I've got that part. Okay. I'm going to leave this alone for a minute. Just for a minute so we can get the back. We got to have a little piece. Man, that's aggravating me. Chipboard, press board, chipboard. Oh. Okay, so we've got that. We know it's going to go up to there. So I'm going to put my little strip. What if I put it right here? Will it run into me? Nope, I could. And if I put it right here, it'll be too short. So I've got to put my little strip. I got to get a strip. And I got a piece right here. Let's make it a little thinner. If it's going to be long enough. And it's not. Daggone it. All right, let's see here. What do we got to find? We got to find another piece of paper. Let me use one of these flaps. So we need to make it a little bit bigger. This is what's going to hold the base down. I'm going to glue it down, but I need a strip to stick this under so that flap will stay down. That's what I'm after. So if I go like so, here and here, I can just do it down like this and glue it there. And maybe let's go a little bit longer and glue it down. Okay, where's my paper clip? Let's get a paper clip real quick. Help me hold this down. Hold it down right there. And then I just flip this up and glue this down. Right about there. Okay. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I'm gluing the little back piece down, and it's going to hold my little flap. And I seen one do it like this instead of wrapping it around. She just glued it. Well, hold up. Don't dry on me. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Then I'm going to put the flap over top of the flap. So let's go ahead and just glue it. Since I'm not wrapping it around, I'm just gluing it on top. I'm going to do it that way. Get that up out of the way. Get that up out of the way. These rings are getting too big on my finger. Okay, so we've got that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this strip here. Put it down right on top. Right on top. Get it even. Even as we can. Glue that on top. Still going to slide. See, I'm still going to have to add something. That's not going to work. That's not going to work for me. I don't like it. I need a strip and it needs to be up here. Up this way. Let's try it. I don't know if I like this way. I think I like the wraparound better. I do. I think I do. So on the next one that I ever do, I will do a wraparound instead of this way. And that's got to dry. So I'm just going to pull it right out. See? Took it right off. Now how did she do that? Maybe she just let them dry. I'm going to sit here and hold them for a minute. So I will talk to you guys. If you're still in here. Everybody's still in here? I don't want it to glue my edge, my little pig paper down. It's almost got it. It's almost grabbed it. Almost grabbed it. Say hello, guys, if you pop in here. I'd love to see who's in here. Can't see who is and who isn't. But, okay, don't glue it. Don't glue it. Okay, it's getting there, guys. See if it shuts. I'll stick on my book. What's it doing? Ah, come on. Maybe I went up too far. Grab it. I'm going to cut it bigger because I don't like that. Cut another piece. Try again. I won't do this way next time. It's got to come across that. Now we'll put something pretty on this thing here once I get it on here and get going. Reach over. It's not showing, but I think it's going to be okay. I want that last one flip, and if I do that, it's going to be way too long. So I think that I'm going with that right there. That's going to be my go right there. So that's it. It's just got to dry. Good. Now I can cut this off a little bit. And I'm just going to do it to the edge of my page, because I will put a tab or something on here. Where's my scissors? There we go. There we go. See, it's just, I've got to have that tab on there. Got to have a tab on there. But for now, I think I'm just going to do this. For video purposes only. As those, what you call it, people say. Got a stick somewhere. I'm just going to put my little, I'm going to go ahead and glue it because I do like it. I do like that. So go ahead and glue it on. Go ahead and glue it on. Hey, Carrie, how are you? They're cool if I can get it to work, right? It's still wet. That glue is wet. There's something sticking on it right there. Right there it was. But I do like better the wraparound band. If you did the wraparound band, I'm going to put a button is what I'm going to put there whenever I get ready to do it. But guys, there's the waterfall. I mean, what a fight. What a fight that was. I'm going to have to do more of them to get practice. See, it's sticking. There it goes. Guess you got to give it a boost. What's it sticking there for? It's inside. There it goes. I see. It's wet. It's got to dry. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little button here with some cheesecloth behind it. And then I've got little journaling cards, if you didn't see. right here, there'll be little journaling cards on each one of the little flaps. I have journaling cards in there. So, and each of the journaling cards, I have a little tab that I will use that will have it so you know to pull it out. And I will show a picture of it. Carrie, do you know what this is called? It's that stuff that you can make. It's like cereal box, but it's you can make book covers with it. And I forget what it's called. Chipboard? Pressboard? I know it's not cardboard, and I know it's not cardstock. Right there, it's getting stuck. And I think I know what it is. I think I know what it might be. Yeah, it's worth the cardstock, so I got to put something in there to see it's not doing it with that in there. So I have to fix that. But anyway, guys, there it is. There is my master mess. And I'll show you another little thing in my book that I saw in the Facebook group, the Foxy Crafters. Anyway, I saw in their group, there's a lady, her name's Joan. Oh, I can't think of her last name, but it's Joan. And when I think of it, I will give her kudo marks for it. But she did what was called a doll closet, a dolly closet. Well, she called it a doll closet. I'm going to call it a dolly closet. I think it's just so cute. Look at this. There's the closet right here, and it's an envelope. Okay. And chipboard. You were right. Chipboard. Okay. Chipboard. Yay. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. But anyway, here's the dolly closet, and here's my doll. Okay. She did these little cards where she cut the doll's head off. Okay. Of all the dolls. And then of course, you got the dresses and the clothes for it. So I don't know if I'm just old school, I guess, but I can remember playing with paper dolls. And look, she changed an outfit. It's just adorable. Okay. So you take it back out, and here's this outfit. Okay. She's wearing that, but here's another outfit. You slide it in the little grooves. And my doll's got a new outfit. Is that just not cute? So that's something to play with. Like these books, they're not just, that's what I love about these the books. You could do so many creative things, but this is not my ideal. This I got off of, her name's Joan Blank. That's it. There we go. Joe Blank. That's my mind was going blank, but that is her last name, Joan Blank. And she's in that group. And she did a folio, and she had this little doll closet in there. And I thought that was just adorable. Look, now she's sitting down. Isn't it cute? Hey, Athena, how are you? Chipboard. Thank you. And here's another. I think I got like 7 little outfits for her. And then when I get done, I can leave it in there if I want it to, or I can just take it back, and I will put it in her little dolly closet right here. And there it is, right there. Is that just not adorable? It is adorable. And then on this one, let me find it. Is it this? Is it this one? Or is it the next? Here it is. On this one right here, I'm going to put a window And I will have tags or something stuck down in it. I don't know yet what I will do the window. I know, of course, I'll put the cellophane on it or whatever it's called, the acetate or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, the clear stuff. And I will have me a window, and I will decorate it, and then I will have like tags or something like that stuck in there. But that's just a little piece of my book. And also, the pages are just gorgeous, okay? I love the pages. So I hate to mess up the pages, so I kept a lot of them like that, to where you just it didn't, it goes with the flow, you know, of the page. And I just made it to where I can tuck things behind it and all. Another little notebook. It's just a little doll. This is cute. There's the front. And then I've got another page that I've got done. Like right here, I kept her all going in, and I, you know, I can put something, you know, little right there if I wanted to. And I'm going to do this to another page too. I did it here too. So I've got to go back through here and put little tags in and stuff. But, or put my little dolls. And then I also I'm using these little dolls. I cut them out of the pages here. And look, I made little stick dolls. So I will have little stick dogs peeking out of things. And they're on sticks. And I stamped them. Of course, it's like the little popsicle stick things that you do. I did that too. But I thought that was cute. But anyway, that is what I'm trying to do. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying playing with this. I've got so many interactive things in it that it's going to be pretty cool that I like. And I've got to get this doll where I fussy cutted her out, and then I just glue her on a popsicle stick. It's cute. Cute. I feel like a big kid playing with paper dolls. I really do. And all. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off of here, I think. And I'll spend some time with the hubby before he pouts. And then this right here, I got to fix that little, it's catching right there. And it's catching up under this thing here. And I know where it is. It's where I glued it. The little groove that I glued. So I've just got to get in there and lay something down to where it's not catching. Easy fix. Easy fix. Well, there was my confusing waterfall. And like I said, I put a button here, and I have that there. Even though it's on the bottom, I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. But there she is so far. And I'm not using regular lace. I'm using coffee stain and tea stained cheesecloth. And that's going to be my ruffles throughout it, except for like things like that, like the little patchy things that I do. But I'm not using lace. I'm using this all through it. And each one of them, I have a line of buttons on it. And I'm not doing the full page. I'm just doing like here, 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 there. But whenever you shut it, it's, of course, you can see it all here on the edge and all. So that's where I've gotten with that. But I don't yet know what I'm going to do for the cover. I think I got a general idea of what I'm going to do, but I'm not 100% sure that that's how it's going to work out. But I'm going to try it, and we're going to see. So I will do a flip through whenever I get it done and everything. So you guys have a good night. I'm out of here, and thank you for joining in. Thank you. All right. Goodbye. Till next time. Happy crafting.